Hello, people. All right, it's about 8:15 here, and yesterday, no, not yesterday. Today is Wednesday. I lose track of time sometimes. Today is Wednesday. Sunday, I actually managed to finish this up. Now, from what you see here, the hood's on. That lets you know this is ready to go. So, as you can see, it's all there. Intake's on, tubes on, radiators in. Everything's hooked up. Everything's there. I'm gonna get some oil, and I'm probably just gonna get some regular oil just for the break-in, and we'll run it with that for a little while, see what happens, check it, make sure ain't no metal shavings or nothing in it. Shouldn't be. Should be all good. And then we'll drain that out and put the real oil in it. Some of that good. Maybe some royal purple or something like that. Maybe some Am's oil or something. We'll get to that, but we got to get a battery. Now, I bought this thing that had 2 diehards in it. They didn't die hard. They died fairly easy. And they were the most cranking amps you could get for this car. I think they were 800 to 1,000, and they died. 10 cranks, 10 and it just, they were done. It just wasn't cutting the mustard. But initially, everything is here. Got the Anderson power tube. Yeah, got the Pro M Racing mass airflow meter. I don't know if you know any of that stuff. A lot of this stuff was gotten 5 years ago, so it's 5 years old. Still works. And it's a street car, it's not a race car, so what does it matter? The billet distributor from late model. It's got a Explorer intake on it. I think I gave a rundown of what the motor was. 331 stroker. It's got now the heads are the SVO heads. Now, they do not make these heads anymore, just so you know. They have SVO wrote on them, and they were castings from 1993. They're aluminum. And for 1993, they were the best heads you could get. This is a 1993 build, okay? Just to be clear, this technology is outdated. Like my father used to say, this is obsolete right now. To have fun with it, you can have fun with it. It's your money. You buy what you can buy. I paid $500 for those heads. They were bare. Went to order valves for them and scorpion rocker arms and springs, and I gussied them up there. There's some pretty there heads there. 1993 technology. I really don't even remember what the compression or what the combustion chamber size is. I'm thinking this thing is hard to turn over, so it might be making some compression. I don't know how much, but it's making some. No air conditioning. Real men don't use air conditioning. Saps power. I don't like that. So air conditioning been gone. All that stuff that air conditioning's been gone. There's no air conditioning compressor over there. There never will be. So I'm old. I should roll the window down. So I probably will upgrade the alternator at some point. It's just got a 75 amp alternator on it. Now, granted, this car didn't have a radio, no amps, no speakers, anything like that in it. I'm toying with the idea of not putting any radio or speakers in it. I mean, if you heard the videos when this thing ran, you wouldn't hear radio no way. You'd have to have 1,000-watt amp and speakers all in the car. And you know what? I'm going back to the purest period where I had a car at one point. It was a Chevrolet, you know. I wasn't thinking clearly, but I had a Chevrolet, and it didn't have a radio in it. It had 350 with a gear drive in it. You wouldn't have heard a radio no way. You wouldn't have heard it. It was so loud, but I liked it. And I rode around in that car. I drove that car to work. Didn't have a care in the world. Didn't even think about a radio. Music was the last thing I could think about. It was just the way it sounded. I drove to work and them like just humming along, you know, and then when you came to a stop, them barking dogs. You know, it is what it is. Now, this thing over here, it's got a gear drive in it. That's another story. I don't even remember what kind of gear drive it is. I know I bought one, and I bought one. It was a while back when I bought it, but we'll get to that another day. This is the thing at hand we're talking about. So we got to get some fluids, some antifreeze or coolant, and a decent battery. I don't know what kind of battery that's going to be. I'm going to do some research because I had the O'Reilly's brand. What is that brand called? I don't know, whatever they are. I've had 5 or 6 of them, and I had 2 in there that died, and I just left them in there. And then I had 2 diehards. First diehard that was in here was when I put the motor in the car, and it died after about 10, 11 cranks. Took it back, had warranty on it, got a brand new one. That one lasted, you know, after a while, you know, I kept coming out here and it wouldn't start. So I left it, and then I would come out here and I put a charger on it and it would start. So it did its tour. It you know, we're playing taps because it didn't make it. They're supposed to be Die Hard like Bruce Willis, but you know what? This ain't my dad's Die Hard. No, they don't die hard like Bruce Willis, not anymore. So it's probably gonna be an Optima. And that's the only one I can think of, Optima, or if there's something else out on the market that's way more powerful or just as powerful, then that'll be what I'll get. But got it in Sunday, got it finished. Mounted the hood, fiberglass hood. I gotta get some pads for my hood pins. Old school hood pins. We'll put some wires on them. We'll 80s style. Make them happen. We don't want our hood to fly up. So, and I didn't pay a lot for it. I actually traded a stock hood for this hood. And, you know, it's a good looking hood. I like it. So, we're ready. We're right there at it. So we'll get some fluids and comparable battery, and we'll see what happens. Got test light in there. Not test light. Timer light. I got timer light and I got Pop's timer light. Most of you, if you even know what that is, most of these cars they do now, they just hook a laptop to them. Well, this ain't that kind of car. I don't think I'll ever build a car that's got a laptop attached to it, because this one is carbureted. So if I was one of those guys, this thing probably would have been carbureted, but seeing it was already fuel injected and I had already bought the Explorer intake and decided I was going to do the whole 93 spec old school 93 Cobra R type thing. Yeah, that's what I did. So this is what we got going. So we're ready. We get some juice in it, get a little power to it, and we'll see if we can make it happen in the next couple of videos. But I work every day, so don't hold your breath. It took me a while to even get to this point. With the car sitting outside and the weather not wanting to cooperate, and it rained about 30 minutes ago. I don't know if you can tell. It's all dismal and drippy. Working in the rain sucks, but hey, that's what you got to do when you're working on a car outside. You fight with the weather. So I'm gonna go in the house now. Been a full day. Just thought I'd let y'all know what's going on with vanilla, and once we get it running, then we'll start on the body. Granted, I probably won't do too much about the body as far as making videos on body work. And I know there's guys that do that. I'm not trying to do that. I get it, it's time consuming, and nobody's going to watch you sand on a car. Well, today we're going to sand on the fender. We're going to, no, we're not doing that. I'll work on the car and I'll make a video and I'll show you some progress that's been made, but I'm not gonna sand a car in front of you. If you want to know how I do it, I'll tell you that, but I'm not making a how-to video on how to sand the car down. If you ain't seen the umpteen thousand videos on YouTube of that already, Google it, YouTube it. There's plenty of dudes doing it, doing body work, painting cars. I do paint my own cars, so when I get ready to paint big sister over here, she's probably gonna be the blue that you see on it, some semblance of that. Ocean blue or something. I like blue, and I kind of like the blue that's on it, and I don't have any blue cars, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But we'll get to that. We still got a ways to go on her as far as the alternator bracket and the radiators in there. I gotta get an electric fan, just like the one on this one. We're going electric fan. I don't like that mechanical fan crap. I just don't care for it. I'd rather have one I can flip on, flip switch, comes on, runs all the time. Keep it nice and cool. Might even run dual fans, because I don't need my car running hot. I ain't got time for that. But that's where we're at today. Just I give y'all a rundown. Might have seen you back out here. Maybe it'll be sunny the next time I come out here. And this thing won't be sitting on jack stands. It'll be sitting on the ground. I still got to adjust the clutch cable in it. I don't like that firewall adjuster from BBK. It's a little wonky. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna fix it. Fix it to my liking. Fix it to make it comfortable for me. Other than that, she's there. She's there. So you ain't gonna miss that Ford Blue. You pop that hood, you can't miss that Ford Blue intake. You can't miss it. And that's why I painted it Ford Blue. No LS here, ever. Ever. Now, if I had a Chevrolet car and I was gonna put an LS in it, that'd be different, but none of my cars will ever be LS swapped. No, not my thing. If you wanna do it, you go ahead. Not over here, though. Anyway, I'll catch y'all another time. Keep between the mustard and mayonnaise. I'll catch y'all later.